everyone. Mrs. Can here, or also people call me Miss Diane. Oh, I better take my mask off so you can hear me better. And today is actually the first of our spring story times. But this story time is going to be a little bit different. It's special. There's a holiday, well, would it be a holiday? A special day coming up called Earth Day. And so I decided to do one story time that everyone could enjoy. So today, that's what we're going to be doing. We're not going to have songs and things. This is just a couple little stories, and I would be showing you some books that we have here at the library. Now, I don't know how many of you know about Earth Day. It's a day that was chosen to celebrate our wonderful planet, to celebrate our Earth, and a reminder to take care of our Earth, to take care of everything, the water, the ground, the air, because we all share and live on this planet. So the first story I'm going to have today is our little friend Biscuit. It's Biscuit the dog. Alyssa excuse me, tongue-tied today. Capicilli. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Can's having a tough time. And the publisher is Harbor Festival. Now I realize this book really looks beat up because it has been read so many times, but I keep it for my Earth Day story times. So this is a Biscuit's Day, Earth Day celebration. And there he is. I think many of you know about Biscuit. This is for everyone who helps keep our beautiful Earth green. Wake up, Biscuit. It's Earth Day. Woof, woof. It's a beautiful spring day, and we have lots to do. We've learned a lot about Earth Day at school, Biscuit, and today we are going to have a great celebration. And best of all, you can come along. Woof, woof. Let's get ready to go. Woof. On Earth Day, we celebrate ways to take good care of our world, Biscuit. Saving water is one way that we can help. See, Biscuit? I must turn off the water when I brush my teeth. I don't want to waste a drop. Woof, woof. On Earth Day, it's important to help all creatures, big and small, Biscuit. Woof, woof. Sweet puppy. Those twigs are just what the birds need to build a nest. We can leave some birdseed too for them. Woof, 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 woof. Come along, Biscuit. The celebration is about to begin. Woof, woof. Oh, silly puppy, no tugging, no tugging. Woof, 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 woof. Puppies do like to play, don't they? Biscuit, what have you found? Woof, woof, woof. Oh no, Biscuit, not a big shake. Oh, woof, 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 woof. You funny puppy, you're keeping the pond clean too? Look, Biscuit, I decorated a bag especially for Mom and Dad to carry groceries. They can use it again and again and again. That's called recycling. Can you tell which bag is mine? Woof, 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 woof. This Earth Day celebration is lots of fun, Biscuit. We can sing songs and share snacks and woof, 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 woof. And we can learn even more ways to keep our planet safe for everyone. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, Oh, hooray, Biscuit! You can be, we can be good helpers on Earth Day. Woof, 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 woof. Well, every day. Woof, woof, woof. It looks like Biscuit was the winner of the best Earth Day celebration person. Now, let's see in our story here. What were some of the things that he did? Without even realizing it, he was helping to clean up and leave twigs and things for the birds. And then Biscuit also was tugging away with the kitty cat some kind of piece of plastic or a plastic bag. That helped by finding plastic and throwing it into recycle. He also found a plastic bottle in the pond. He thought he was playing, but he pulled out the plastic bottle again to put in the recycle that they were collecting. And of course, he wound up being on the bag, his picture. I bet some of you have bags you can use over and over again when you're carrying books or carrying toys. And I bet Mom and Dad and people in your family have bags to reuse now. So Biscuit was really involved in this Earth Day celebration. And it seemed like he really had a good time, and without even realizing it, he actually turned out to be the best Earth Day doggy and won the prize. And that is our story with Biscuit's Earth Day celebration. I get a kick out of Biscuit. He's just such a cute little puppy. Now, I have another story here. And in the story, it has a little bit of information too, which I like. And actually, this book is part of a series of books. It's called Eco Pigs, Animal Protection. There's one called A Planet Called Home, The Terrible Trash Trail, and oh no, Who Turned Up the Heat? Who Turned Up the Heat is about global warming. Terrible Trash Trail is about pollution. And The Planet Called Home, it's about our Earth for everyone. And they all have, and all the stories have ideas in there of how we can take care of our Earth. So the one I chose is, what does it mean to be green? Eco Pig explains living green. Now, some of you maybe already know what that means, living green. This is by Lisa French, and the publisher is Magic Wagon. So what does it mean to be green? Dear friends of the Earth, I just have to insist that you pay close attention to this tale with a twist. It belongs to a pig who hangs out in a tree. His name is Bernard, but we call him EP. The E stands for eco. It's short for ecology. And that means he cares for our planet. Now listen up and you'll see. One moonlit fall night in a town called To Be, strange noises were heard in a green apple tree. What was making that noise? Now what could it be, that snorting and snuffing in the green apple tree? By the light of the moon, the To Be gathered about, when through the shivering leaves out peeked a pig's snout. Oh my, good golly gracious, there's a pig in our tree. Why has he come? Asked Grandpa To Be. I have come, said EP, because my snout led me here. Once I sniffed your clean air, there was nothing to fear. Then I sniffed your fresh flowers, your mountains, your streams, your forests, and your pastures. It's the town of my dreams. But something is wrong here. In this green eco scene, when I start to sneeze, that means someone is not green. Well, Tiny to be looking at her hands, her feet, and her knees, she said, we come in all colors. We're more than just green. When you are green, said EP, that just means that you care for Earth, this great planet and our home that we all share. If we live a little less large and a little more lean, we'll help keep our home cool and we'll help keep it clean. Ooh, being green sounds too hard, said Team to be. Huh, said Lou, it's quite easy, and you can learn from EP. First, please get me a tissue and a nice cup of tea. My snout has an issue with Mr. Watts of to be. Watts glows in the dark and he glows all day. His whole house is turned on, so I have to say, hey! When we plug in too much, we burn too much fuel, which pollutes planet Earth, and now we know that's not cool. So turn it off and unplug it. Don't use more than you need. Just use your fair share. That's the way to succeed. But oh, just a moment. The guzzlers drove by, trailing exhaust fumes. Oh my goodness, oh my. They drove round and round, and EP started to wheeze. Whoa, let's step on the brakes and get them bicycles, please. You can ride bikes to the store, to the park, to school. So let's ride and breathe easy. It's Eco Pig's rule. They all grinned as they rode to see the heaps of to be. There they learned that recycling is fun, easy, and free. The heaps recycle it all. Old clothes, old shoes, cans, plastic, glass, and yesterday's news. Recycle the rainwater. Don't let it go down the drain. Water your grass in your garden. Wash your sheepdog, named Dwayne. If you live green, said EP, you can be sure of one thing, our planet will thank you. You will hear her heart sing. In the wind and in the stars, in the bluebirds and the bees, in you and in me, and in the green apple trees. So that is our story with EP, Eco Pig, explaining things. And it's interesting because in the back of the book it actually has some words that we would learn. Ecology, that's science about the environment, where we live. Exhaust, whew, that's smelly fumes that come from an engine. Green, being protective of our planet. Yes, green is a color, but it also is being protective of our planet. Pollute, ooh, that's when man-made waste makes the earth dirty. Recycle, we can get rid of and break down all of our waste, like our glass and our cans and paper and things. So there's all types of things that we can do to help keep our earth clean. There's more ways to greenify says EP. Turn down your heat just a few degrees. Switch off the lights that you don't need. Maybe use a fan instead of air conditioners to cool down your house. Take showers rather than baths, but short showers. Use energy-saving light bulbs. Wash your dishes by hand if you only have a few, instead of using your dishwasher. Avoid all those throwaway products, such as napkins and straws and paper plates. Don't leave the water running when you're brushing your teeth. And don't leave it running when you're washing your hands. Just put it back on when you need to rinse. Have Mom or Dad check all the faucets to see if there's any leaks. And one fun thing to do would be maybe plant a vegetable garden. Or just plant a beautiful garden. So I like the ideas that EcoPig has for us. And this whole series is fun to have. Now, just for an idea, Planet Called Home, when this story ends, it's going to tell you all different ways to make our planet animal friendly. How you can save wildlife and treat with respect and have bird feeders and all kinds of wonderful things. Now this one, who turned up the heat? We just want to be careful about global warming. You can learn about global warming through some of these stories. It's like, use public transportation. Maybe ride a bike if you're going somewhere close by. Oh, yes. Clean your room, and things you don't need, you can donate other places instead of putting in the trash. So there's ways that way. And then, stop pollution. That's a tough one. Stop pollution. Sometimes you can't really see pollution, but it's there. But we want to get rid of the amount of garbage that we make. Use a plate and silverware rather than plastic and paper plates. Pick up your trash. Don't litter all over the place. Recycle where you can. As I said, there's so many more things to learn about with our environment. And I just wanted to share with you other stories we have here. For the easy reading or the new readers, Fancy Nancy has a really good story about every day is Earth Day. And what's interesting with this story, Fancy Nancy gets so excited about making sure everyone is following everything to be Earth Day friendly and make sure they recycle and all, that she goes a little bit overboard. And so it's important that she is careful when trying to get her family to be earth friendly. Now, one of my favorite books here at the library, especially around Earth Day, is a book that's called Dear Earth, From Your Friends in Room 5. It's by Erin Dealey. This is really interesting, and it's a fun story because the children in the classroom write notes to Planet Earth. And Planet Earth responds. So it's really fun to see what the notes back and forth would be. And in the meantime, you'd be learning about recycling and taking care of the earth. Now we have others, many other stories. Some of you, I know, enjoy the Big Head books. We call the Big Head books. And two that we have is Greta Thunberg. And she is a young girl who wanted to change the world. She was a teenager and she sparked like a revolution and activist to help people recognize and take care of and make it better, all this climate change that's going on. And then there's also Pete Seeger. He is a folk singer, and he's an activist. And he likes to sing about all the ways we can help the environment, clean the rivers, all kinds of things. So in our Who Was books we have, or Who Is books, we have Greta Thunberg and Pete Seeger. We also have some fun chapter books. If any of you read Ready Freddy, chapter book, Save the Earth. Yeah. His class, first grade class, they're celebrating Earth Day. And it's becoming quite a challenge. But they come up with planet-friendly activities to do, and it winds up being a really good day for Earth Day at school. And if you read Justine McKean, it talks about the thermostat chat. Yeah. Now, you know, Justine, she's out to slay the vampires. Oh no, not those kind of vampires. The energy vampires, that is. By unplugging the electronics, the drain electricity that we aren't using. So Justine and her principal have to set out to reduce the school's energy use. And that is kind of a new term that's come out, vampire energy. And that is kind of interesting to read about too. It's like, it's energy you just don't see, but it's being wasted. And one last book I was going to show you is interesting. It's called Stand Up, Speak Up. It's a story inspired by the climate change revolution. It's by Andrew Joyner. And it's Schwartz publisher. And what's interesting about this book is it talks about stand up, speak up, about climate change, how we can take care of the planet, what we can do. And it has in the back, young people everywhere are standing up and speaking up. So it has little sections of information in the back about all these young people. You don't have to be an older adult to be an activist or try to work on these things. You can do it as a young child, as a teenager. So there's all different ways we can, and these are all different people who have done that. So this is saving our future one step at a time. March for the Earth. So that may be a story that you would enjoy. And as I said, we have many more. So in ending our little story time for Earth Day today, I'd like to share with you our take and make. I really like this take and make because it's so bright. I love bright colors. And it's just beautiful little flowers with the earth in the center. Now take and make, everything would be in the package, in the kit, and mom or dad could call the library, make arrangements to come and pick up one. Or if you're at the library, just ask, do you have a take and make? And you can take it home. Or if someone still does the tabletop pickup, just call and ask, can you put a take and make in my tabletop pickup? All different ways that you can come to get your take and make for Earth Day. That's our craft there for Earth Day. So as Earth Day arrives, I hope all of you have plans to do something special where you can help to clean up the earth, clean up the area, maybe picking up trash. I know we have a little Daisy Girl Scout troop coming, and they're going to be doing some environmental cleanup around the library, maybe plant some plants, all kinds of wonderful things. I know where I live, they're going to have a cleanup in one of the big parks there. Some people that live near the beach, they go out and they'll have a cleanup on the beaches and clean up all the plastic and the things that are out there. So there's always ways that you can, every day, take care of the earth, and especially for Earth Day. So I hope you can all enjoy Earth Day as a family, with friends, everywhere. So with that, I want to say bye-bye, and everyone take care, stay safe, and see you next time for Story Time. Bye-bye.